whether it's something as dramatic as cancer or as mild as acne or an ingrown toenail, there are strategies that are at our disposal that have nothing to do with the medical model, which needs to restrict itself to emergencies and heroic medicine only, which it does great, which it does fine with. Heroic medicine, that's the role for medicine, to patch us up if we get broken, but not to repair degenerative disease or protect us from, to protect us in any way from things that the immune system is supposed to protect us from, the God-given and divine immune system that we all have at our disposal via birthright. Okay. Got so much to say about zinc. I absolutely love this mineral, my all-time favorite mineral. Zinc deficiencies are very common if you're dealing with any kind of post-surgical issues, immune issues, skin issues, liver health issues. That's another important role for zinc. Zinc is stored in large quantities in the liver. It's a key player, a major player in many detoxification reactions. Sherry Rogers has talked about this extensively, about the importance of zinc for detoxification in her books. If you haven't read Tired or Toxic, and you have any kind of immune issue or chemical sensitivity issue, it's a must-have book. It's a must-read book, Tired or Toxic. It's a little bit technical, and it's somewhat hard to find. She does have a few other books. Detoxify or Die, I think, is one of them. They're a little easier to read, and they're more readily available. But Tired or Toxic, which came out in the 90s, is an absolute classic when it comes to detoxification strategies and explaining, albeit a little bit technically, how the detox system works. Dr. Rogers talks a lot about using zinc for detoxification, and she's right on, in my humble opinion. So get yourself on 50 milligrams a day of zinc as a supplement. It's ridiculously cheap. Use zinc-containing foods, including high-protein foods, meats, liver, organ meats, especially, are good sources of zinc. Dairy, eggs, as I said. And then also, if you're a vegetarian, you can use beans or grains or nuts to obtain your zinc, although the zinc that's found in those kinds of foods is a little bit harder to access than zinc that's found in high-protein in meats and dairy and eggs as well. Okay, it's lots more I want to say about zinc, and then I also want to talk a little bit about zinc deficiency or zinc depletion of the soils. We'll do that tomorrow on the bright side. Time to hit our phones. 855-660-4261 is our number. Let's go to New York and welcome Linda to the bright side. What's up, Linda? How you doing? Do we have Linda? Linda. Going once.
Hello.
Hey, Linda.
Yes.
What's up? How you
Hi.
doing? Where are you? Where are you calling from in New York?
Buffalo region.
Buffalo?
Yeah, near the Buffalo Lake Erie is.
Oh, nice. Is it winter time there yet?
Yeah.
You got winter time yet in Buffalo, or is it?
My time is almost 11:45.
No. I say, is it winter time, or you got some snow yet?
Oh, the winter time, yeah. Well, God willing, we'll have a mild one this year.
Okay.
That's what I'm praying for.
All right. So no snow yet. No snow yet. Sometimes
No
it gets
snow
September. All right. So what's going on? How can we help you, Linda?
Almost 6 weeks ago, I had surgery. They found endometrium cancer.
Okay.
And we also found a colon, a tumor in the colon. And that came out fine. They resectioned it. And I was put back together. And now they want to do chemotherapy like this week. I decided I was going to go nutritionally to see, give that to see what I can do with that.
Did they say they got all the cancer? They say they got everything out of your body, or did it metastasize at all, or what's the deal?
They said they got all of it except there was one spot that was left on a vein, and they couldn't take it off because the plaque was on the vein, and they couldn't get it off. The vascular said no. So,
do you know what drug they want to give you? I'm sorry, Linda, you're cutting out. You're cutting out. Say that again. Do you know what the chemo is they want to give you?
What's the name of it?
What's the drug that they want to give you?
Yeah, carboplatin chemotherapy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have some questions about
with tax.
I'm having Linda, I'm having a very hard time hearing you. Are you on a speakerphone? Because you're cutting out, and I'm only hearing half.
I'll go on.
Okay, I'm gonna.
How's that?
Okay,
can you hear me better?
Much better. Let's say what you were saying now.
Okay. They wanted to put me on carboplatin.
Okay.
And Taxol.
Okay.
and do it for 18 weeks, 6 times every 3 weeks.
Okay.
So anyway.
You want some nutritional strategies for dealing with your cancer, non-platinum and non-Taxol drugs, or non-Taxol strategies for dealing with cancer?
Yeah, I decided I was going to go with Dr. Wallach's nutrients and stuff that he's got available.
Okay.
But my concern was, because I was still on the fence with the chemo, and I didn't know if I could take both of them at the same time.
Heck yes. You should take both of them at the same time. Now, your doctors, I know sometimes doctors are funny about nutritional supplements, and they have a tendency to take people off all their nutritional supplements. But no, in my opinion, the nutritional supplements will help the chemo work better, and they'll reduce the toxicity associated with the chemo. I think it's crazy not to use nutritional. Here's the take. Here's the medical take. The nutritional supplements will keep the chemo from working as effectively as it should, because chemo kills things, and nutritional supplements make things grow and make things and support things. So doctors will say, oh, well, we want to kill things here. We don't want you healthy. We want the stuff dead. And this really is the problem with chemo. See, when we have cancer, it's not like there's an invader from outer space that came into our body and gave us cancer. Our cancer cells are our cells. Do you understand what I'm saying? Tumor cells, cancer cells, they're our cells. They're not foreign cells. They're your cells. They're your endometrial cells. They're your bone cells. They're your skin cells. They're your lung cells, whatever. They're your colon cells. It's just that they've gone rogue. But you're still killing yourself. It's like having a child. You know, just like your cells are yours, your child is yours. If your child's bad, do you kill your child? No. You figure out what's wrong with your child, and you nurture and sustain your child, and make your child healthy again. Hang on. I'll finish up when we come back from our break. Don't go away, Linda. I'm Pharmacist Ben. You're listening to The Bright Side. 855-660-4261 is our number. And we'll be back after this.
You haven't experienced yogurt until you've tried a Mossy, embodying health and flavor in a true whole milk, green-fed dairy beverage. Every sip pays homage to our old world cows and the ancient culturing methods their milk benefits from. With over 30 probiotics, a Mossy's undeniably nutritious, refined, cultured sensation bolsters your health and awakens your passion for dairy. A Mossy's so good, and you need to try it. Contact your Longevity distributor or call 877-878-4203 or go to gcnteam.com.
Hi, this is Ted Anderson. Have you ever wondered why banks, stockbrokers, investment advisors won't talk about gold IRAs? They've been available since 1986, yet the financial industry won't recognize the value of gold for your retirement. Gold has outperformed paper investments, yet no word about IRAs. If you would like to have gold for your retirement, call 800-686-2237. Don't get left behind by rising inflation and low returns. Call 800-686-2237. Secure your future and call 1-800-686-2237.
So we decided to upgrade the look of our home.
You know, improve the curb appeal.
We decided to add the look of stone to the exterior.
We really like the stacked stone look.
Yeah, but when I checked into the price, it was ridiculous. No way could we afford it.
Then a friend told me about Genstone. Genstone.
Genstone comes in lightweight panels made of polyurethane. They've actually engineered the hassle out of installation. No mortar, no mesh. It was easy. Even I could do it.
We just screwed the panels to the wall and it looks like stone. I mean, it really looks like stone.
Yeah, from the box to the wall in minutes.
We love the look of our home now.
And Genstone is durable, comes with a 25-year warranty, and offers additional R value for insulation.
If you want the look of stone at a price you can afford, call Genstone
at 855-955-STONE.
Trust me, you'll save money.
And you'll love the look.
855-955-STONE. That's 855-955-7866.
Yeah? Did you want to see me, sir? Well, I did, but now that I do, I'm not so sure. Sir? Johnson, I got a mission for you that could change your life. Oh, good, sir. It involves traveling halfway around the world without so much as half a clue of where you're going or what you're going to do when you get there.
Situation normal, sir?
Uh-huh. Well, I'll be leading this mission, Johnson, so I'll be telling you what to do.
You, sir?
That's right, Johnson, and I say first things first.
Oh, good plan, sir.
And what I say is first is food. Always remember that, Johnson. Food is a big deal.
Sir, my brother-in-law can get us a really good deal on some surplus MREs.
Johnson, if you've got half a brain and that empty head of yours, you'll call the freeze-dry guy like I did. That food is better for you, it rehydrates faster, and it's good, Johnson. And it keeps for up to 30 years.
Will we be gone that long, sir?
I hope not. Now get your supplies organized and meet me down to the pier at dawn on Sunday. We sail at sunrise.
Yes, sir.
This adventure is brought to you by the Freeze Dry Guy. Call 866-404-3663 or visit freezedryguy.com.
We live in a complicated society. Stressful issues are always popping up. Have you ever been treated unfairly by someone? Have you ever been overcharged for a repair? Have you ever signed a contract or a document? Worried about identity theft? How many times have you been in those unique situations where you just wanted to call an attorney to find out if you're right or wrong, or what your legal rights are? But every time you think about calling an attorney, what do you think about first? That's right. Who do you call, and how much will it cost? Our friends at Legal Shield have found a solution. With a nationwide network of 6,900 attorneys who average over 19 years of experience, Legal Shield's law firms take over 40,000 calls per week helping their members. For less than $20 per month, you can have access to Legal Shield on everything from the trivial to the traumatic. Let Legal Shield stand up for your rights at lsprotection.com. That's lsprotection.com. Or call 855-340-SAVE, 855-340-7283.
Results will vary from case to case.
Independently leading the way for the nation. Compelling talk for every political persuasion. We are GCN.
Okay, we are back on the bright side talking to Linda in Buffalo, New York. Linda, you there, ma'am?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so here's the deal. A couple things. First of all, cancer is you. Cancer is us. So when we kill our cancer cells with chemotherapy, we're killing ourselves. If you have a kid and it's a rogue kid going crazy, you nurture the kid, you sustain the kid, you get the kid healthy, and that's how I look at dealing with cancer. But by the time you have cancer, depending on how far it's spread, we're in desperate sorts, and sometimes chemotherapy or surgery, it may be something that you need to do. That having been said, there's lots of nutritional strategies that you may want to explore. First of all, before I even forget...
I can tell you what I bought.
Well, hang on. Before you get into that, okay. Let me give you a couple things. I don't know if you ever heard of a magazine called The Townsend Letter. It's a wonderful magazine. It's written a little bit for professionals, but it's not that difficult to read. And September's issue of The Townsend Letter, and that's spelled TOWNSEND, I believe. Townsend Letter. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. Maybe END or AND. Townsend Letter. They have their whole September 2014 issue is dedicated to cancer, and there's lots of good information about alternative therapies for dealing with cancer and nutritional strategies for dealing with cancer. The Townsend Letter. You'll have to get the September issue online. Go to townsendletter.com. TOWNSEND. Townsendletter.com. And then there's a especially good article on intravenous vitamin C and cancer. I also have collected a few articles on intravenous vitamin C and cancer. If you're interested, send an email to ben@ksco.com and I'll forward these articles to you. There's a nice article in this magazine, by the way, in the, I don't know if it was in this issue, but there's an article on copper chelation in cancer, and you may want to look into chelation therapy. That's another thing that you might want to do. And then last, in addition to IV vitamin C, you may want to consider IV glutathione and IV nutrients in general. There's a special blend of nutrients called a Myers cocktail, and that's MEYERS, Myers cocktail, which is a blend of nutrition that can be used to deal with cancer as well. So those are just some things I want to tell you before you get into what you're doing now. Why don't you real quickly tell me what you're up to, what you're doing right now to deal with the cancer? What supplements are you using?
Well, I decided to purchase Immortalium.
I'm sorry, say again, ma'am?
They're Wallach.
Linda, I'm having a really hard time understanding you. So I don't know how, if you can just talk a little bit more clearly, because I want to understand everything you're saying. But I just
okay. The Immortalium from Dr. Wallach.
Yes. Okay, what else?
Cell Shield.
Okay.
The Z-Radical and a Healthy Brain and Heart Pack.
Okay, good.
With an extra bottle of selenium.
Okay, good. You're on the right track. I don't know, the Immortalium isn't necessarily going to help you with cancer, but the selenium certainly will, and then also the Healthy Start Pack. That's going to give you, the Brain and Body Pack. That's going to give you the basics. Those are called the Mighty 90 Essential Nutrients. They're the basics, and everybody needs them. And Linda, I want you to listen to this. I want everybody else to listen to this. You don't take nutrients because you want to heal yourself from some disease. That's not the purpose of the Healthy Start Pack or any other nutrition. The purpose of the Healthy Start Pack and nutrients is to get you healthy. Not to kill your cancer or to heal your bones, but to get you healthy. The body will take care of all the diseases and of building things and of fighting things. The body does that on its own.